The narrative begins in a cluttered New York workshop where a single candle burns, illuminating the room filled with tangled wires, magnets, and hand-drawn blueprints. Samuel Morse sits alone, a man with worn clothes and hollow eyes, yet driven by purpose. Before him, a device hums faintly, a wire stretching across the table, resembling veins carrying life itself, and he taps a small key, producing clicks that echo the first digital language in human history. The marks on a trembling piece of paper spell out, "What hath God wrought?" Unbeknownst to Morse, this moment marks the invention of the foundation of our connected world. Before electricity and fame, Morse was a dreamer and painter, cultivating his craft in London, yearning to be one of the great American artists. Though he painted presidents, scholars, and scenes of grandeur, his true passion lay in capturing expression, the soul of a moment, on canvas. In 1832, tragedy struck. Morse, working on a commission in Washington, D.C., received a letter sealed with black wax that painfully informed him of his wife's critical illness. Despite his immediate departure, he arrived home in Connecticut to find her already buried, never able to say goodbye. At her grave, soaked by rain, Morse lamented the slow pace of communication that had prevented a final farewell. A spark ignited months later aboard a ship returning from Europe. Overhearing a conversation about electromagnetism's instantaneous nature, Morse envisioned messages traveling faster than the wind. Inspired by lightning illuminating the sky, he began sketching coils, levers, and symbols, crafting a machine capable of sending thoughts at lightning speed, shifting his focus from paint to invention. Years passed, and Morse, driven by his heartbreak, embraced invention, welcoming science into his life. Collaborating with his assistant, Alfred Vail, Morse constructed countless devices, crude frames and keys, which sparked and clicked. Neighbors viewed him as mad, yet one night, electricity flowed through a wire, marking a milestone as a pen etched dots and dashes on a paper, a new language. In Washington, D.C., 1842, Morse presented his telegraph prototype to lawmakers, demonstrating signals crossing the chamber. Finally, in 1844, a breakthrough occurred. Congress funded a 40-mile experimental line between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.